Alright, well, hey there, guys. Welcome back to the Depressed in Session podcast. I hope you guys are having a good Monday afternoon. Today it's just me, Weed Man, and I'm joined again by Fat Man.
Hello, guys. How's it going out there?
Okay. So today it'll just be us two. Second week in a row being on the podcast. How's that feel for you, Fat Man?
I'm hoping I'm liked, at least.
I'm sure you are. Even if you aren't, even if you're not, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know?
Though I do, for some reason, keep try to get back in the whole political this shit for some fucking reason.
Oh, you mean like you just keep talking about it?
For most bits, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, yeah, that's fine. Just like I said before we started, just be yourself and be you, you know?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Anyway, we are very, very high right now. So
That we are, and I'm surprised that we're still functioning at this point.
no, I'm fine. I can function with this stuff at this point. You know what I mean? I do it enough.
Whatever you say, man.
Anyway, how have you been? How have you been since last podcast?
Ever since last podcast, pretty good. Ever since, I guess when this thing fucking comes out, which will be tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Probably by tomorrow or by fucking, I don't know which. I'm very high right now. But either way, after the podcast that we were on last time, been pretty good. Today, this morning, I felt like I want.
Okay, so between today and the last podcast was good, but today wasn't good.
Or at least during the day. Yeah.
Fair. And why was that? Why wasn't it a good day for you?
Well, I would say, I guess in the sense of overthinking, trying to focus too much on the reality of things, and I guess life in general, maybe.
And what reality is that you're thinking about?
In the sense that we're all fucked.
Why is that?
Political shit, fucking diseases all over the fucking place. The fact that we can't even get along for one fucking second.
Okay.
And I don't want to get blown up by a nuke. That's a shit way to die. And it's either, in a sense, it's either pure evaporation, or you die from the sickness from the fallout of it.
Okay. But whether we get hit with a nuke or not, is that anything you can change?
I know I can't change it, but I would hope before something like that happens, I would make sure to put out like a message on a wall or on a piece of note or something.
Yeah.
And that note would be to any of those who survived whatever the fuck happened on this day or whatever. Please do better than we did to our fucking planet, because we're dumbasses. We are dumbasses and we think we are immoral.
Yeah, it's more so just greed.
Also that, but we're still dumbasses.
Oh yeah. No. But we always have and always will be. You know.
Fair. Fucking hell, even the greatest philosophers were dumbasses in their own sense, in the sense like the one after the guy who said first is most likely to be proven wrong.
Yeah. I gather my thoughts real quick.
Fair enough.
My shit got scrambled.
Right. I feel like for this one, there's going to be a lot of editing in this.
My brain got fucking scrambled. I was trying to formulate a sentence, but I can't.
Right. Mostly because we are most likely higher than mostly higher than Jupiter or whatever.
Oh my god. Fuck. I can't think.
I can't stop thinking.
I can't either. It's like I'm just thinking, but there's nothing up there.
No, I mean, like, even when I'm not high, man, I'm always fucking thinking.
Oh, well, yeah.
And I wanted to shut the fuck up.
Then try to exercise towards that. Like, when you notice yourself thinking too much, go do something that calms your mind. You know what I mean? It's like if you're sitting there thinking like, oh, fuck, I'm overthinking, let's go do some fuck shit or whatever. Just calm down, relax. You know what I mean? Or at least try to recognize when you're in that overthinking phase so you can at least recognize it.
It gets to the point where I can't really tell the difference anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Even when I'm trying to relax, I overthink.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I'm the same way. I do the same shit, so I get how that is.
And the only thing that's been able to help me is fucking weed.
Yeah, that's fair.
It kind of sucks that to rely on something to help me feel fucking relaxed.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Especially in this fucking age, or in the sense that we're most likely to be all fucked in the ass.
Maybe not. You know? Just because that's what it's kind of looking like right now doesn't mean that's what's going to happen.
Fair. I, for some reason, still have hope in humanity. I have no idea why, but I do.
Well, why not? You know, why wouldn't you have faith in humanity?
Because we have done some very fucked up things throughout our history.
But we've also done some very good things.
Right. Like, there are mere fucking islands of good things that humanity, guys. And a great sea of what the fuck.
A lot of the good things don't really get written down or reported as much as the bad things. You know?
Yeah, fair enough. But it's also been said that history is written by the victors.
You okay?
Some victories weren't a good thing. Some victories had a terrible past behind it, but then it gets said anyways because people try to avoid the negativity of it.
Even good things have bad consequences. You know what I mean? No matter what decision or no matter what we did as humans, it would always be bad no matter what.
Fair.
You know? It's like we just gotta try our best to have as least bad consequences to the good actions we can.
Yeah.
But nothing's ever perfect, you know?
Perfection and normality are as equal to nothing.
More or less, yeah. I can see that, yeah, more or less.
Well, in the sense that they don't exist. In the sense of the terms of normality and perfection, yeah.
Well, I think perfection can exist. It's what's perfect for you. You know what I mean? It's
yeah.
like, yeah, this isn't perfect, but it's exactly what I need and exactly what I want.
Yeah, it's all a matter of opinion and point of and perspective and a bunch of other shit that I can't really get into.
Sure. Perspective is a really big thing in life. It changes so much how you look at things.
That is, and I feel like I'm going mostly through this.
That's fine. I got it for free.
Fair enough.
Any of you wondering what we're talking about? Me, Rolf, and Hallmark were at a burger establishment, and we found a weed pen in the parking lot that was like more than half full. So I yoinked that shit. I said, "You're mine."
I found that concerning. Because, okay, did you at least clean it before you guys used it?
Yeah, no, I wiped it off.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
At least you did that. That helps more.
Yeah, no, of course I wiped it off, and I got water on it as well. I just gonna, you know.
Because if anything, this thing could have been used to be shoved up a dude's ass, and we couldn't fucking tell.
Hey, still weed. Still that marijuana.
Electronic.
Still that gas.
Ganja. The sticky icky. The Bangkok blast off.
Zoot shoot.
The Pineapple Express.
That was such a good Disney pod. Pineapple Express.
Also, that was a very good fucking movie.
Never seen it.
God damn it, man.
Look, man, I don't watch a lot of movies. I'd rather do shit, you know.
Fair, but one of these days we need to do a movie marathon. Remember when we watched Harold and Kumar while high?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, we want to try to go do our own Harold and Kumar adventure.
Yeah, that was fun.
In the sense of us trying to find like this one. Am I allowed to say the food truck thing or?
Yeah, it was just a food truck.
Yeah, there's one fucking food truck that served like barbecue and shit. We want to try to go find it, I guess, like in a sense, like while we're on this journey, we get high.
Yeah. Except not while driving, though.
Of course.
Never be under the influence while you drive.
Right.
I'm lying to them. I do it all the time.
and I'm sadly doing the same thing, but then passenger.
Nah, it's a joke. We don't ever do those things.
Yeah.
That was a joke. It's not good to do that shit.
Well, okay, is it bad that I do it while you're driving, or?
Well, you're not driving, so it doesn't matter, you know? You're a passenger, that's fine.
Right, but doesn't like the smoke also affect you, though?
No, that's why you blow it out the window, you know?
Fair enough.
If you blow it out the window, plus it's like even if it was inside the car, there'd be such a minute amount of it in the air that it wouldn't really affect me. Because like once you inhale it for the first time, I think it's like 80% of the THC is just immediately absorbed. So whatever residual is left in the air wouldn't really do anything.
Right.
Unless you like sat there and chiefed on it and hotboxed the shit. But
fuck, imagine you put that thing through a fucking air conditioner.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Have you seen those videos of the people that they take a hairdryer and they put a bunch of tinfoil at the air intake and put a bunch of weed, light it on fire, and turn it on? So the air intake is taking in all the oxygen for the weed to light, and all the smoke's blowing out of it and just fills up an entire room in like 30 seconds.
I think I have, but also goddamn.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
That sounds awesome.
Awesome, but insanely unhealthy.
Well, that's why you open a little bit of the garage door.
Well, it's just because the tinfoil, when the tinfoil heats up, it releases shit that's toxic.
Oh shit! Right.
So that's why like there are people that'll smoke out of aluminum foil, and it's very, very bad to do that because you get like metal shit and like the finished stuff on it. So it's like the tinfoil on it's very unhealthy, and then who knows what's in that hairdryer? You know what I mean? Because you're breathing in the air,
mostly hair particles, pubes. Ass hair.
It's a hair. What do you do with your hair dryers?
I don't own a hair dryer. I'm just like trying to come up with bad examples.
What kind of shit you doing to your hair dryers, my boy?
Well, I don't own a fucking hair dryer. I'm just like I said before. I was just trying to come up with ideas that sounded really bad for this to make a point. To if you're gonna do it safely and try to use a better fucking metal.
I'm messing with you, my boy.
Fair enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you.
I would say this. I have a topic, but I feel like this one's kind of cheesy in the sense of it.
Yeah, go ahead.
In your own words, how would you describe love?
In my own words, how would I describe love?
Yeah.
How would you define it?
Well, when I go to the logical side to it, it's all about chemicals in the brain. A certain chemical mixes with another chemical, mostly serotonin, whatever the dopamine.
Yeah, dopamine.
Yeah. When those two are mixed, it causes a reaction up in your brain that causes you to get both flustered, aroused, something like that. But when I think about it not logically, it's all about communication.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, like I try to go for both point of views in the sense of logical and wherever the fuck makes sense.
Yeah, logical and emotional, yeah. What does love feel like for you?
Love, I would describe it as an insane amount of burning in your body, but it doesn't hurt. You just feel warm.
Oh, okay. I feel that. I get that's like.
Yeah, think of it kind of like this. You light a spark or something, and there's like a line of oil in the middle, and you just light that up. It starts to burn slowly. It's going, and then it goes for the fucking gas truck.
Okay.
And like I'm saying, it slowly builds to something bigger.
Yeah, I get that. For me, how do I word this? For me, I think that love is kind of a choice. You know what I mean? Because you're kind of... I'm not talking about like attraction kind of love. I'm talking about choosing to love people. Because like we talked about earlier, nothing's perfect and every good has a bad.
Yeah.
And so it's like, for me, love is all about finding that one person that you could love every aspect of them, even the bad stuff. You know what I mean? And saying that, hey, yeah, you have your flaws. Yeah, you have this shit, but I also have these flaws and I have this shit. And I'm choosing to love you regardless. And you're perfect for me. You know what I mean? And I think that love is a inherent human thing that is missing in a lot of the world, and that if people would just love each other, it would be a lot better place. Very hippie-ish, I know, but
at this point we could use hippies.
Yeah, probably. So I think love is a choice, and that it makes the world go round. Basically.
First off, I gotta say that was fucking beautiful.
I try.
No. Like it almost made me tear up, man.
Really?
A little bit, yeah.
Damn. Didn't think I was that good. Feel free to comment down below what you think love is and what love means to you.
Fuck me. And also, I don't know why, but I immediately kind of thought this world needs another Gandhi. I don't know why. Like maybe like in a sense of like a philosopher or some shit, maybe or something.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
That, or I'm thinking of like this one thing about this one game called Civilization or whatever. Like
you can get a nuke as Gandhi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so funny. Gandhi with nukes. It's so fucking funny. You ever played any of the Civ games?
The Civilization games?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I would like to. They look fun. I don't think it's my thing.
That's fair.
Because in a sense, like if I was doing that kind of game, I would probably go for both, going for the scientific route and the warmonger.
Fair.
In a sense of taking over the world with my army of cybernetic clones of me.
Fair.
And why me? Because well, why not? That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, hey, you're the ruler, so
I know. I mean, fucking hell. I'd basically be doing like what the Suntarans did in Doctor Who. If any people watch Doctor Who, please explain who they are through the comments of what the fuck I just said.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So that way I don't have to try to explain this while high, because I get fucking confused at that show to begin with. Still a good show, though.
It is.
Do you believe in a multiverse theory?
Yeah, I do. I do, yeah.
I would agree to it, because in a sense, like, for every decision that we make, there's always has to be a double of it, is what I always believe. And also, it sounds fucking awesome, and also terrifying.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, no, I do believe in it, though. I don't know if this was, like, how factual this was, but I heard that the multiverses or whatever were confirmed by science. I don't know if that was really factual or not, that's just what I've heard. But it's talked about in the Bible, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Multiverses.
I would say it will become factional when they actually create a fucking machine that teleports to multiverses.
Well, you can figure out if it's true or not with, like, math shit.
Well, that too, but I just think in the sense of trying to show a giant fuck off gateway would be pretty cool.
Fair. I also believe in them, just out of my own personal, like, hope and ignorance, that, like, I just got the shitty hand in life and there's another version of me that's happy.
I would probably... God, okay.
It's like, I'll take one for the team, guys. You guys go be happy, I'll be here.
I would kind of hope that I'm the prime one. Honestly, like the prime timeline alpha or whatever.
Oh, like the best timeline?
Well, the first timeline.
Oh, the very first one?
Yeah.
Well, multiverses, they all happen simultaneously, don't they?
Oh shit, yeah.
That's always how I'd explain it to me.
So in that case, that would be like you are the beginning of the first time. You are in the first timeline, but at the same time you're not. It's a contradictory.
Fair enough, I guess. Fair enough.
What the fuck did we just say?
I don't know what the hell you just said, but we were talking about multiverses and something about alpha timelines and contradictions and all that shit. I don't know.
You know, like when Rick and Morty described the infinite finite curve, and it's in the shape of a DNA pattern. That is what I would believe as being the alpha timeline.
Fair. Do you believe in ghosts? Explain.
Well, I don't really believe in in paranormal and stuff. Unless if it's like from Ghostbusters, then that's different, because they actually can show up in a physical form and fuck you up.
Yeah. With
a shit ton of slime. But if it's something like fucking like those shitty ghost shows that you see like on reality TV or whatever, fuck that, man.
Oh yeah, those are kind of shitty, yeah.
Here, so why the fuck do people watch it?
Hey, some people are into it. You know, some people find it enjoying. Some people find enjoyment in it.
fair enough, but also at the same time, it's kind of making people stupid.
Hey, everyone. It's kind of nice just to kind of turn your brain off and watch something stupid, you know?
Fair enough, but you get what I mean.
I know, I get what you mean, yeah.
And also, a lot of them had shitty acting in it. A lot of it did. You gotta admit.
Yeah, no, it does.
There's like a bunch of. It's like he gave the writers like the very cheap and less version of cocaine.
Yeah, I feel it. I never really watched a lot of paranormal shows just because it never really interested me. Granted, because I wasn't really allowed to watch that stuff when I was a kid, but I never really had really much interest in watching that stuff. I did like the BuzzFeed Unsolved ones. I liked those paranormal.
I liked them too because I like that really little stringy, tall looking motherfucker.
Ryan or the other one,
like the one who doesn't believe in the shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think that wasn't Ryan. That was the other guy.
Yeah, like in a sense of like him fucking with the goat man, like the goat man's bridge.
Fuck you, goat man! I'm dancing on your bridge.
Okay, I kind of had a weird idea involving that bridge.
What?
For some reason, I thought, you know what would be very badass to do if this fucking thing's a real thing? I'll take a shit on his bridge.
His name was Shane, by the way. It was Shane and Ryan. I remember that now.
Right. Yeah. Anyways, like, yeah, I would just like try to go for full-on screaming shits on that fucking bridge.
So you're just gonna shit on a bridge in the middle of the night?
And to piss off a goat man, that in order for me to fight it, then yes.
Damn, that's a title right there. Shitting on a bridge to fight the goat man.
That would be. Well, I don't know why. For some reason, it's on my bucket list.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
Mostly because one, I wanted. Oh, sorry, being too loud. By the way, he was giving me the signal to turn down. I would mostly just do it just to prove people that the paranormal's either gone before we knew it, and there we just somehow just some people managed to get a decent glimpse at it, or it's not fucking real.
So you don't believe in ghosts, then?
Like I said, I'm 50-50 on the deal, but until I'm able to actually see it for myself, like how good they did in Ghostbusters.
So it's not that you disbelieve it; you just don't you don't believe in it, but you don't disbelieve it.
Like an agnostic.
Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of how I am too.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I am too, because it's like I've never seen any evidence, so I'm not gonna say it's existed.
Yeah. Like if you're able to manage to get me to meet my paralysis demon, then fine, go do it. Just give me fucking proof of it.
Yeah. It's like I haven't seen any proof, so why would I say I believe in it? But it's like humans do have souls. Like they just have souls, so it's like it could theoretically be possible for one to get stuck behind. You know what I mean? I think from like a psychological standpoint, ghosts and
also
can exist too.
Like I would say, I would also hope if like when I die, it would be like how they describe it in a show called Ghosts. It was like a British show, and then it had like an American version of it.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and like I would hope it would be kind of like that and stuff. I think that would be very fun. And also, for those who haven't seen the show, I would recommend it. It's on HBO Max. It is a very good fucking show. Okay. I haven't seen the American version one, but I heard that one's pretty good too. Anyways, like, here's how it works in that world for ghosts. You kind of stay where you die and how you died. Like, say if you died overdosed in an alleyway, you're pretty much stuck there. But you can, like, walk around, but if you get too far, you get immediately teleported back.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way of interpreting it. I've never heard of it that way.
Yeah, I mean, some people do get a quote-unquote beamed up.
Okay.
I would hope it'd be like that, because if I get to have a chance to hang out with either like with a caveman or a fucking Viking dude or whatever the fuck, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would.
And if I'm just stuck with regular people, well, fuck it, I'm happy with that too. Hey, at least I won't be alone.
Fair.
Because death is the ultimate equalizer in the sense of it. In a sense, we kind of go back to how most people believe we were. In a sense, a giant ball with a tail all squishy with energy shit.
Huh?
Well, that's what a soul is in a sense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to describe what a soul looks like in the sense of it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I zoned out there for a little bit, and so I came to, and all I saw was blob with a tail, squishy. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know if you were describing like a sperm or some shit. I was like, what the fuck?
I was trying to describe what a soul is.
No, I know. What do you think a soul is? Like, do you believe in the concept that humans have souls?
Nah. just nah. Just no.
Oh my god, that was fucking funny.
What?
I don't know. That was just fucking funny. Do you think humans have souls? No. That was fucking comedy for me. But why not? Like, why don't you?
I guess for me, it's just in a sense it's kind of confusing in the sense of it.
That's fair. It's kind of a hard concept to grasp.
Because, well, when humans are created, it's in a womb with an egg, right?
Yeah.
And then the heart starts pumping in the thing. But it's mostly just the consciousness of your mind.
Yeah.
And shit. Well, I guess that's how I would describe what souls would be if I believed in them. In the sense that they are conscious.
Yeah.
Conscious. Fucking brain thing.
Consciousness, yeah.
Yes, that. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it would just be like... Though, it would kind of lead back to my thing, but my question is so will that mean I'm just a floating brain then, or a literal ball of energy? Because of the conscience.
Yeah. So you're asking, like, what makes me me? Or, like, what about me is me, basically?
I guess.
Yeah. No, I get that. And that's kind of why I do believe in souls. I believe that we are our souls that are possessing the body, essentially. You know what I mean? Because, like, yeah, we have our own bodies, but at the end of the day, they die and they decay, and you can change it. You know what I mean? It's like, what makes a human a human? Is it the brain? Is it the heart? Or is it something in themselves?
Frankly, to be honest, I kind of describe humans as skeletons with meat armor.
Fair enough. I guess, technically, yeah.
I'm not wrong in the sense of it.
Yeah. But it's like some people consider the body is what makes you human. Some people consider the bones. Some people say it's the nervous system that makes it you. But it's like, I think it's the soul that makes you. It's like, it's the soul that makes you you, because no one else on earth will ever be exactly like you ever again or ever before. You're the only you that's ever existed, and there's got to be something special about that. People have way too much life in their eyes for there not to be souls.
Okay, to be honest, I would agree with that, but in a sense, like, what makes you, in my opinion, is by the choices that you've made and the actions that you have done with your life.
That's fair.
If you can somehow be remembered for what you have done before you died, that's what describes the thing we've been talking about.
Well, that's how you escape death and how you live forever. You'd rather do something so remarkably good that people write you down in history books.
Yeah.
So that way you never truly die.
Though then again, there are some that should be erased.
Like what?
Adolf Hitler.
Why erase that?
Or at least demonize him more, I guess you could say.
Is he not demonized?
Oh, I'm pretty sure, but I mean, like, adding more shit into it.
Oh.
Like, in a sense, like, I'm carrying a bag of shit, and I'm planning on throwing this one piece of shit I don't like, and I'm gonna throw it at them, and there's, like, I've somehow managed to get a whole magic bag's worth of them, so I'm just throwing infinite backpacks full of shit.
Fair enough, I guess.
Like, I'm just saying, like, in a sense, we need to shit hunt on him more.
So it's not that you don't think he's demonized, you just think he should be demonized more.
Yes, in a sense of adding more to a fuck you.
Okay, that makes sense. I misunderstood.
Like adding multiple more middle fingers.
Okay, that makes sense. My bad. Yeah, that's fair. He was a very, very bad man. Very bad man.
Mm-hmm. I remember going to a Holocaust museum, like as a middle school field trip.
And how'd that make you feel?
Sad and enraged.
Yeah, obviously. It was a very atrocious thing.
It also, I guess, enhanced me hating Nazis of all kinds of parasites.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, for example, like, you know, the corporate asshats and who are in charge of a big company and stuff. I hate them too, but at least those ones are somewhat reasonable and they just want to sell you shit.
Yeah.
The Nazi fucks, no.
Did you ever play Nazi Zombies?
Yes.
That was a fun game.
That was a fun game. I love the original one. Like with Tank, Nikolai, Richtofen, and
yeah, that was a good one. I was gonna ask which iteration of it's your favorite, but I guess you answered it before I could ask.
Yeah, I mean, granted, like when they did like a whole World War I trench scene, you just see giant fucking robots walking around on the map. That's cool too.
What the fuck did that happen? Which game was that?
Call of Duty Black Ops 3 or 2
Really?
or whatever.
Oh. I stopped keeping up with it after Black Ops, so.
I would say my favorite map would have to be that one theater one. It was like one of the main maps that you got in Call of Duty Black Ops, Kino do Toten.
I think I remember which one you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. I like it because it looks cool. It's a wide area as soon as you open all the fucking doors.
Yeah. Black Ops was a good one. I liked Firing Range. That map. Remember that one? Or Black Ops?
No.
Really?
No.
Did you play Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2? Because I played Black Ops 1.
I've played mostly all of them except for the first original one and most of the current ones.
Okay, yeah. I played the very, very first one. That's why the miscommunication's happening. But it was Firing Range. It was basically just like a military training ground. It was a very fun map.
Oh, well. Wait a minute, did you play this on PC or?
This is my PS3.
Okay, I might not be thinking of the right thing then.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of 2 or 3. If I had to guess.
That or Modern Warfare.
Oh, yeah. Modern Warfare 2 was the shit. I loved Modern Warfare 2.
That one was...
I played the fuck out of that one.
I really love the third one, honestly, too.
I liked the third one, but it didn't beat Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 is just...
Not even Call of Duty Modern Warfare beats Modern Warfare 2?
No, Modern Warfare 2 is the best.
Okay, yeah, I can see it.
It's probably just like a nostalgia thing for me. You know what I mean?
Fair enough. For me, what would be is nostalgic is Call of Duty Modern Warfare because, and that one, I remember shooting like this Mark 19 grenade launcher in the side of a helicopter. Oh, yeah. I was like, and I blew up a fucking statue. Like, yeah, take that, bitch.
That was a good mission, yeah.
And also that one AC-130 mission.
AC-130 up.
And you know, see, like in that one, I think you can blow up a church.
Damn.
I did that, and I laughed my ass off.
That's fair. What did you think of the futuristic Call of Duty? Did you ever play any of those?
Like in Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare?
Yeah, like Advanced Warfare and on.
Well, cool concepts. Would focus more on today's stuff more, in a sense that's how they get more money with that. Also, when the fuck are we gonna get a fucking remaster of Call of Duty World at War, damn it? It could just be the fucking campaign like how you did Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, that's fair. Because
that story was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
It was badass, and I want to use a flamethrower in high definition, damn it.
I don't know if they would, though, because it was Vietnam, wasn't it?
No, that was World War II. Black Ops was Vietnam. I
thought World War... Oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah, because you were either playing as an American dude fighting Japanese Imperial soldiers.
I remember, okay.
Or in the other one you're playing as a Russian dude and you're killing Nazis.
Okay, I remember now. I got confused.
Which one?
Just because I was thinking about it, because like the Vietnam War, no one likes that, so it wouldn't sell too good. You know what I mean?
Well, it actually did.
Well, that was back in the day. I'm saying currently, like.
Fair. But seriously, yeah, I would bring games like that back.
It's kind of like making a game about. No one enjoys it. You know what I mean?
That would be depending how they did it, though.
In what way do you think a game about would be a good game?
Okay. I wouldn't say like maybe like not that particular stuff, or maybe it's like a simulator, like when you try to stop it.
Simulator.
Or I don't know, like I would call it just preventing sim.
Fair enough.
In the sense that you're trying to be like one of the passengers trying to prevent them from crashing into the fucking thing.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, and then you got like other players playing as a
and it becomes a PvP with competitive.
That's basically it, man. Fuck. You described it way better than I could ever could.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
I feel like that's gonna be put in the extras, though.
Now it's getting censored, but it's staying in.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. The entire time we were doing that joke, I couldn't tell if you were into it or not, or if you were getting offended, so I was like, I'm just gonna keep going and hope it works out for the best.
That reminds me of this one time back in the office, right?
What's it?
Okay, back to this train. Okay, remember when I told you about like the training place I'm going to, like a training office and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple days ago, my coach I'm working for, I won't say his name just to protect.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, right. Like, I was with my coach. Like, we were walking in, and apparently there was like this one question, like, about like involving Black History Month, like who, in your opinion, was an inspiration and stuff like that. At first, I was just gonna say all of them, just to get that done and over with. And since I like every single one who spoke up or whatever in their own way, but I went with Ray Charles because he did what most normal people can't do,
which is
play awesome music while blind.
Fair.
And also, his music was really fucking good, and you gotta give him credit on that one. But anyways, back to this fucking story, right?
Okay.
After I said that, the other one, like the other coach who's in the same room as us, right? Like, she's just like, very good, and or something like that. And my coach is like, okay, I was thinking of a different thing. He thought I was being racist. Because he thought I was trying to go for, in the sense that people of color are not considered normal. I'm like, no, I meant regular fucking functional fuckers like you jackasses who can actually see and shit. Like, he got confused for what I was trying to say. When I used the term normal.
Fair enough, I guess.
Dude, it was the funniest shit out there. Fucking everyone was laughing. Fucking hell. This one who's fucking with us, like, hardly talks and shit. She hardly pays attention to be fucking in with. Even she fucking laughed.
That's how you know something's funny.
The fucking over-religious jackass that I'm stuck with laughed at it.
Ew.
But also, then again, I'm not sure if she was actually there or not, but I can't remember.
Who knows?
Either way. God. Also, she fucking pisses me off.
And what pisses you off about this woman so much?
That she, for some reason, she does not like Robin fucking Williams.
Really?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
Right? Now, granted, her backstory is mostly just based on, like, religion and stuff like that. So, in the sense that there's some form of censorship and that kind of shit to begin with, depending on what church it is.
Okay.
Because of, because human corruption and shit.
Yeah.
But still, how the fuck do you not like Robin fucking Williams? It's Robin fucking Williams.
I don't know. I mean, there are always people that don't like what's popular. You know, like, I don't really like Drake. I don't think he's that good.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Fair enough. He's like one of the biggest rappers right now.
Oh.
At least I think he is.
Is Eminem still up there?
He's still relevant, yeah, but he's not like as massive as he was. But he's still relevant, at least in my opinion.
God, I hope he makes a fucking song about everyone in political business is just a bunch of jackasses.
That would go hard.
Especially with fucking him.
I think he probably already has, knowing him.
Right, but in a sense of getting more into it and shit. And plus, he knows how to focus pure rage.
Oh yeah, he does.
Besides NWA, which is way better. Because, fuck the police.
Yeah.
I would say that would be like one rap song he can never beat.
Yeah.
Because of the raw emotion that was put into it, the wording, the fucking aftermath of it all.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
There's a lot of passion put into it.
Right. Exactly. What most songs need more now, honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
I mean, fucking hell, if you get like that one motherfucker Gary Jules who did Mad World, if you get his fucking voice playing a very fucking depressing song, You just put that shit through a satellite sending the same thing through every TV, every phone, every radio, and stuff, making everyone so fucking depressed.
What? How the fuck do we get here?
Well, in a sense of like, that would be like my kind of super weapon. In a sense of instead of killing people, I just make them fucking depressed.
My man said, if I can't be happy, no one can.
Yeah, I call it the D-Ray. D for depression, not dick.
The Depresso Ray. It's fucking funny. Jesus. My man said, fuck you and your child.
Well, I feel like that would also kind of help people in the sense of feeling shame of what we've been doing for the past fucking years of humanity.
Huh?
And in the sense of that depression rate I mentioned.
Okay, how would that release us from shame?
No, in a sense of bringing back shame, in a sense of realizing that we're all pieces of shit.
My man said, not only am I going to make you sad, but I'm going to make you embarrassed. I'm going to make you shameful.
Well, because there's a lot of people out there that need to feel shame again, man. And if I have to be the fucker who has to force that shit in, I fucking will.
God damn.
I'll be that fucking parent that forces you to eat your fucking veggies.
Fat man, I have a question for you. How goddamn high are you?
I don't know. Let's find out with another fucking toke.
How gone are you after that irrational hit?
Irrational my ass. Either way, I'm fucking gone.
Damn, that's fucking funny.
I do remember we talked about my idea of depression, Ray.
Yeah, we literally just talked about that.
Oh, cool.
What else do you think we talked about in this podcast? Because I remember most of it. What else do you think we talked about?
I have no fucking idea.
Do you want to guess how long we've been doing this for? Like, how long has this felt for you?
About an hour.
Only an hour or more?
Only an hour or so.
Oh, okay. Well, 48 minutes. So a little under an hour.
Fuck me.
Yeah, no, I've been sitting here and I've been watching it go up this whole time.
Well, because like of the bloopers before too, we got you were planning on like doing that on a separate thing, remember?
Oh, that's right, the bloopers. Here's one right now for the audience at home. You're like, fuck you and just drink the whole thing. Drink the whole thing of ketchup.
Fucking hell, one time I actually
fuck you, unketchup your bottle.
Fancy.
Fuck, I have to edit all this tonight.
Fuck.
That's fine. I got it.
Wish I could help you on that one, bud.
No, that's fine. I already, this morning I recorded the gameplay and edited that down, so I literally just have to edit the podcast off, and that's relatively easy.
Cool.
Because I put it on, right? I just hit play, and I have Balloons TD on my second monitor, so I'm just playing Balloons while I'm listening to this over. And so whenever I get to something I'm like, oh, gotta edit that out, then I just go back to playing Balloons.
Fair enough.
Alright, well, seeing as we have about 10 minutes left of this podcast, how do you feel it went? Any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to touch on that we talked about before?
Hang on. I would say give me a minute. It's hard for me to think of a good question in this case.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, we can go back to this one in the car that we had in the car and stuff.
Okay.
What song would describe your life the most?
Oh, okay. I remember this one, yeah. I mean, like I said before, I don't really have one song that describes my entire life, but I have a couple songs that describe different parts of my life.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, think of what's the first one you thought of?
First one I thought of. It's like probably At Least I Try by Garden. That's a pretty big one right now.
For me, well, there's only two songs that describe my life, that kind of described my life to begin with. Okay. In the beginning of my life, I was Die With Honor by Manowar. Currently, I went to I started a joke by the Bee Gees.
Oh, okay. I think if I had to pick one, it'd be Pretty and Depressed by Pinky.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That was a joke.
Well, we are at a depression session to begin with.
What song describes your life? Pretty and Depressed. I don't know why that's so fucking funny to me.
I think another song that would describe me is this one song literally just called "Fuck You."
I'm not surprised that's a song.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's multiple songs called that.
There has to be.
If not, then why the fuck not?
If not, we gotta get in the goddamn studio tonight.
Fucking A. I'll make a hit song out of it. Just say, fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, that's actually a song. I don't know. Well, there's a song that's the chorus. It's like, fuck you, fuck
I remember like this one weird
you.
anime clip where there's like these 3 dudes in dresses just singing. That's just going like ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 ba da. Fucking bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. Holy shit. Oh, fucker.
Yeah, I remember that. That was big, man.
Where the fuck was that from?
Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you whatsoever.
It was so fucking weird.
It's funny, though.
It really was.
A lot of the funniest shit's weird.
Yeah.
You know, like Filthy Frank. Stuff like that.
And a lot of cartoons can fuck you up.
Oh yeah, some of those old cartoons are so goddamn weird.
Dude, imagine watching like older cartoons, like where the animation's
Those
so
are
bad.
just racist.
No. I mean like old, like Gen 1 Transformers.
Oh yeah.
Like in a sense, like where the editing is so bad, you just see 2 Optimus Primes.
Yeah.
And one disappears. And you're like, what the fuck happened to the other Prime?
Hey yo, why there's 2 on my boy? Why'd my boy commit mitosis?
No, he just like fucking disappears like later, bitch.
That's funny. Yeah, some of those old cartoons are weird. Now I'm talking the older cartoons. Well, those are just racist.
No. Also, I would have to say, if there's any like real professionals who play like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, stuff like that, I was kind of wondering if someone could help me out on trying to make a good, well, in a sense of good attributes, traits I'm trying to go for, and the gear I want to get. I keep trying to go for a jack of all trades kind of thing, you know?
Okay, so you don't really want to specialize in anything. You just kind of want to be good at everything.
Yeah, in a sense, because I feel like at most points in the game Elden Ring, I have to use fucking magic, and I don't like using magic, but if I have to, then I need help. I'm trying to figure out what gear would be right for me to use for trying to go for a jack of all trades thing.
I'm sure there's tutorials and stuff you could look up online.
Yeah, fair enough, but I feel like for some reason that confuses me for some fucking reason. So unless I'm like able like to read it and give me like specific details on what the fuck I have to do.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Some of these online like guides and stuff, they're written so poorly. It's like what?
Not exactly. Not a lot of them.
At least I don't know. At least back when I would use them a lot, they were so poorly written. They'd be like, "What do you mean?"
Well, most of them, the ones I found are actually been pretty entertaining.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember when I was really into playing my PlayStation, I realized that a lot of games had a lot of the PlayStation 2 games had little cheats you could do, like little codes to put in and get you special shit. And I remember I printed out the manual for all the cheats in every single game for like every single Ratchet and Clank game and every single game that had those cheats.
That's what it did. That's what me and my dad did when we used to play Lego Star Wars, the original.
Oh, yeah, those ones had it too, yeah.
Those are fun, though. They gave you extra free shit.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to fucking pay for it. You just had to find a code.
Oh, yeah. Like, Lego Star Wars was elite.
Or fucking use the in-game currency to unlock them.
Yeah, old Lego games were elite. I remember I had a Lego Batman 2 for the PlayStation 2.
I have both 1 and 2.
Oh.
Dude, imagine if we played that while high.
I think I still have my PlayStation 2 somewhere. I don't know where, but it's somewhere.
Well, if you can find another Xbox controller, I got an Xbox controller and an Xbox. We can totally play that shit.
Can you use new gen stuff on it? Like, can you hook up an Xbox One controller to the original Xbox? Probably not. Yeah.
What?
Can you connect an Xbox One controller to that Xbox?
Well, it's an Xbox One I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's not like that cylinder one.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the Lego Batman 2 you had was for an older system.
Oh, like for the 360?
Yeah.
No. I use it for the Xbox One.
Okay, my bad. I got confused. But I have a controller.
Righteous. We'll play that and we'll high.
Might even make a video out of it. I don't know. Stay tuned. Subscribe to see that video come out. I don't know if it's gonna come out. It might not, but we'll see.
We could just do it just for funsies.
Yeah, probably. We'll see. Alright. Alright, well, any other closing comments, concerns, questions?
I would just like to say to the audience, you guys are unique in your own way. Stay away from the political bullshit. Everything you know is wrong. And that could be said for everyone in the world. And again, try to be nice to each other. Because we may be a bunch of assholes, but we're better when we are united. As I said one time in a quote, a people divided shall not last long, but a people united, we shall be strong.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that.
Love runs the world.
And weed.
Love and weed. Damn, that's a life right there. Having both of those.
Yeah, I would agree with that one. And also, stay safe out there. With how the world's turning and stuff. Watch your back out there. Just try to stay alive.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy out there, but there's good in the world. You know, there is.
Yeah, but barely.
Hey, there's still good in the world, though.
Fair.
Better some good than no good.
Fair enough, and I'm going to take another toke.
Take one for the road. Little after podcast high session. So I think that'll go ahead and do it for this week's episode. Make sure to subscribe and come back for next week's episode. Once again, it'll be out Monday at 12 p.m. Every single Monday. A new podcast comes out at Monday at 12 p.m.
Why are you trying to be so fucking specific?
So that way, every Monday at 12, there's a new episode. They know.
Hey, like in the sense of like you have to deal with those jackasses. Like, hey, when's the next episode coming out? And it keeps on happening over and over again.
Well, it's just that if you upload on a schedule, people get used to that schedule, and it becomes almost expected. So it's like everyone can, like, say they wake up and they're like, oh, hey, it's Monday at 12, a new episode dropped. They immediately go watch it.
Okay, so it's kind of like a morning routine.
Yeah, it makes it scheduled so people can know when to expect it.
Got it.
Anyway, come back next week, Monday at 12. If there's anything we asked you to comment, go ahead and comment it. I don't remember most of them, but go ahead and comment it. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, and again, if there's any pro Elden Ring or From Software game professionals out there who, for some reason, listen to us talk, I would say, would you mind helping me out in the sense of trying to make a jack of all trades character? If you can leave that in the comments for me, I would be very grateful. Yeah. I won't post anything about it, but I'll probably just type in the comment section just saying thank you to you.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and conclude this episode. We'll see you guys next week. And remember that just like this podcast, depression is just a session, and it too soon shall pass. So hang in there. We'll see you guys next week, and you have a good one. Bye.
See you guys.